guys once more. I think we studied this last week, and some of you guys have still been asking me to still teach you how to open a trade in futures. So let me do this short video for those who were not clear, or some of those who never attended the class. For example, let me go to one last signal that was sent in our group. Where is it? I should have posted a video. Okay, this signal on the USDT. In this signal, there are some key points there that you need to follow. First thing, the signal type is irregular long. Long means you take a buy, so it is being precise. Leverage, it is precise. You use a cross leverage and not isolated leverage of 50x. Amount to be used 1%. Look at the sign. There is a warning sign beside that 1%. Use 1% of your trading capital. Now, entry target, you have 1.335. That is entry target 1. And then entry target 2, 1.3175. Now, if you see this signal and you meet the price between 1.335 and 1.317, that is a better position. That is a very good position to enter that trade. If you meet the price above 1.335, for example, you meet the price at 1.45, don't enter that trade again. Know that you have already missed the trade. If you enter a trade, it might take you down and you might end up losing your capital. And two, if you meet the trade below 1.3175, don't enter that trade, because that trade is already going towards our stop loss, and at that particular moment we are analyzing to see if we are to hold that trade at that particular moment or close it. So don't enter at that moment. The next thing which you will see is take profit target. You have 1.4, you have 1.49, you have 1.64. I think there is a video on how to use these various take profit in here, which I posted the other day, the day after our Zoom meeting. So that is that. Now our entry target is 1.335. so let's go back to Binance. Yeah, we are back in Binance. We are to long undo. So either I go to the search bar, you type undo. If you look up here, you will see I have already searched it. That is it there. So I will just go there and click on it, and it opens. Okay, from the signal, our entry was 1.33 something. Now the price is at 1.278. If you are a chart analyst, if you know how to read charts, when you see prices like this, you open the chart and you check a little bit the different time frame to know the position at which the price is. That is to understand a little bit the price action of that particular currency. So, but we are not here for technical analysis. We are not here to do technical analysis. We are just here to show you guys how to place a trade in Binance futures. So that was a buy. Let me go back. This is where we are. So in the signal, what was the price? Let's go back to the signal and check. The price in the signal was 1.335. So now we have 1.2. which means it has gone below both of those 2 points. So normally if we are to trade, you need to avoid that particular trade. But now for educational purpose, we are just taking this trade to show you guys how to take a trade. So let's just go and take it. Okay, so we are back in our binance. Sorry. So if you guys, you look here, so we have decided that we will maintain this market price even though it is not the exact price according to the signal, but we will use it just for educational purpose. So but if should in case a signal is given, when you come before taking the trade, look the price that is in here, if it matches with the entry price of the signal. If this particular price is higher than the first entry, then you should be careful. Maybe that trade has already left you behind. But if it is lower than the second entry price, then you should still be careful as well, because maybe that trade is going towards the wrong direction and the team is surely analyzing to see if they can close the trade. So now we need to know how to set our trade on 1% of our capital. How much capital do we have in this account? This account is having $13 as capital. So in order to set your trade at 1%, you need to look at this arrow. You need to come down here. This is where you determine how you manage your risks depending on how many percentage of your capital you want to use to enter that trade. So if you want to enter the trade, you take this particular small angle, and once you pull it to your right, it shows you the percentage of your capital that you are to use. So our instruction tells us to use 1%. Let's pull it. Oh, it's already at 6. So yeah, it is at 9 there. In order to put it at 1, you can click here and edit it to you click there and edit it to the 1%. So that is it. 1% of 13 point something gives us an amount of 0.13 cents. That is 1% of our capital, and that is what we are expected to use for this trade. So now the next very important point to take into consideration is the stop order or the stop loss. So you need to go back to the signal and look at the figure of the stop order or the stop loss. Okay, so our stop target here is 1.299. 1.299. If we look at our trade, it seems as if we have gone below that, which means the stop loss of this trade was hit. It means we hit the stop loss of this trade today. Yeah, so we are below our stop order for that trade. So now we will go back to the chart and determine the next point which we can use as our stop order depending on support and resistance. So let me just say we should put our stop order at below this low 1.14. Yeah, our stop loss, we should put it at 1.14. That is 1.14 exactly. So we are good to go. There we take a buy. I think the price has gone a little bit downward. Let me take a better price and we take a buy. Bingo. That buy have been activated automatically. That is it. That is the trade. Although it is going up, it is already up by 2.9, about 92%. So that is how we take a trade. So should in case if you want to reduce or increase your leverage here, you come to this position. If you want to adjust the leverage, because here the leverage which we are using is 75x. If you want to adjust it, you come here and you adjust it. Either you reduce it or you increase it. And so after that point, we have our next box here, which is our take profit and stop loss box. And the third box is to close the trade. If you want to close the trade, this is where we close the trade. If we want to adjust take profit or stop loss, that is where we adjust it. Okay, so I think that is how we set a trade in future trading. So it is up 19%. Let's see how it goes. Thank you guys. In case of any question, just DM me or you ask in the group. Thank you.